The desert is a land of legends, a place where names are either etched into history or buried beneath the sands. And in this lawless land, one name was feared above all others: M. Godspeed, a legendary outlaw, a man whose name sent shivers down the spines of marshals and criminals alike. But even legends meet their end. And this is the story of his son, Jim Godspeed. Our story begins with a train robbery. M. Godspeed and his gang were ready to strike, but before the heist, he made one thing clear: no one lays a hand on my son. But greed is louder than loyalty, and as the train thundered closer, M. Godspeed felt something. His son was on board. A sudden shockwave erupted. M. Godspeed's gladiator attack sent the train into chaos: flames, destruction, and then silence. From the wreckage emerges a young man, Jim Godspeed, half dead, dragging a coffin across the desert. Inside, the corpse of the greatest outlaw to ever live, his father. Exhausted, starving, and desperate for water, Jim reaches a small town where he's met with suspicion. "Boy, what's in that coffin?" "I killed my father." The sheriff and his men exchange shocked glances. Jim throws open the coffin, revealing M. Godspeed's lifeless body, his legendary golden arms gleaming under the sun. $5 million. That's how much M. Godspeed's bounty was worth. And suddenly, the sheriff saw an opportunity. Why let some half-dead kid take the glory? They would kill Jim and take the credit. "You're a tough kid, but not tough enough." But Jim was faster. A quick-draw sequence unfolded as Jim, despite dragging a coffin, defeated an entire squad of armed men. After the battle, Jim stood tall, victorious. He looked at the academy gates in the distance. Becoming an outlaw was never his dream. Jim Godspeed wanted to be a marshal, but not everyone welcomed him. "You don't belong here, outlaw." Some moved to attack Jim, but a gunshot rang out. Everyone froze. Enter Mira Abigail Black, the fastest shooter in the academy, fierce, fearless, and the daughter of a martial commander. "He's one of us now. We protect our own." With Abigail at his side, Jim had a chance, but there was one thing he didn't expect: a cowboy-style duel, a test of speed, precision, nerves of steel. A tense countdown began, but as Jim's fingers twitched over his gun, he hesitated. The reason? Abigail's beauty, and the way she smelled. Distracted by Abigail's looks and perfume, Jim faltered and lost. Abigail fired, but aimed to the side, sparing him. A warning shot, a reminder. In the Martial Academy, hesitation means death. Jim had one goal: to claim the Magnum gun, the ultimate symbol of a true marshal. Cut to Jim and Ajara eating lunch, when an ambush. Outlaws stormed the academy. Among them, an old friend of M. Godspeed, here to fulfill a promise. "You were supposed to take the money, kid." Jim didn't want to be a thief. He wanted to earn his place as a marshal. The fight began. The old friend drew first, but Jim was faster. A single gunshot to the heart. The man stumbled back, armor shattering. Jim had the chance to steal it, but he refused. Because legends aren't made through shortcuts. He was never meant to be an outlaw. He was destined to be a marshal. Jim Godspeed's journey is just beginning. A story of redemption, rivalry, and the pursuit of honor. Will he rise to become the greatest marshal? Only time will tell. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more epic tales. Until next time, keep chasing your legends. Subscribe for more